Hello and welcome to the channel. The PDP crisis, not a finish. From one wahala to another. The latest coming out now is that aggrieved NWC members of the People's Democratic Party are protesting exclusion from the presidential campaign. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. PDP crisis. Aggrieved NWC members protest exclusion from presidential campaigns. Ahead of the 2023 general elections, the crisis threatening the soul of the People's Democratic Party has shown no sign of abating, as some National Working Committee members opposed to the national chairman of the party, Iyorchia Ayu, have accused the leadership of the party of marginalizing them in the ongoing presidential campaigns. A few weeks ago, some NWC members, including the Deputy National Chairman South, Taofiq Arapaja, the National Woman Leader, Stella Efa Ato, National Vice Chairman South, Dan Obi, National Vice Chairman Southeast, Ali Odefa Olasoji, Adagonobi Oluwatukesi, National Vice Chairman Southwest, and the Deputy National Secretary Setonji Koshoedo returned millions of naira into the party's coffers, questioning Ayu's powers to approve funds above 10 million naira cap. While Harapaja returned a sum of 36 million naira, the other five returned 28.8 million naira each, citing a report in the media alleging they had been bribed by the national chairman to silence them on questions bordering on Ayu's financial accountability. Although the party in a statement absolved the former Senate president of any wrongdoing, noting that the disbursement of the controversial housing allowance passed through due process, the NWC members insisted that at no point were they part of a meeting where the issue was tabled for deliberations. The party has since moved on with calls on Ayu to resign his chairmanship of the party, falling on deaf ears. As moves to get the party to form a united front intensify, the national woman leader of the party, Stella Efa Ato, has said there is a deliberate plot to undermine her office in the ongoing campaigns by the party. In a memo titled, "Deliberate Attempt to Undermine My Office of the National Woman Leader, and to Sideline My Humble Person, an Unacceptable Hindrance," earlier published by Punch Online, she lamented the ill treatment allegedly meted out to her at two campaign rallies recently. At the flag-off ceremony of the PDP campaigns in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State on October 10, 2022, serious attempts were made to prevent me from addressing the PDP audience at the Uyo Stadium. It must be stated here that it is a customary tradition in our party for the National Woman Leader and the National Youth Leader to address rallies in conjunction with party candidates, party chairmen, et al. Unfortunately, in Uyo, every attempt was made to prevent me from addressing party faithful. I was told that there was a clear directive not to allow me to speak to the crowd. It got to the ridiculous extent of these agents calling on Senator Uche Ekwonife to speak to the audience on behalf of the PDP women. Senator Ekwonife was very embarrassed, but she was prodded to do it. Iyom Josephine Aneni, a former PDP National Woman Leader, drew the attention of some party leaders to this anomaly. It was then that I was reluctantly called to address the audience on behalf of the PDP women. This unfortunate development did not go unnoticed by the party faithful, who found the whole drama very embarrassing and childish. At the PDP Kaduna rally on Monday, October 17, 2022, the national youth leader was called upon to address the crowd on behalf of the PDP youths, which he did perfectly well, to the admiration of the populace. I was present at the event in Kaduna. I was even seated beside the national youth leader, but nobody called me to address the audience on behalf of the PDP women. Rather, the spectacle was a very ridiculous announcement calling on Dr. Baraki Sani, director of the PDP support groups in the campaign council, to address the crowd on behalf of the PDP women. The entire audience was surprised and confused. People started asking questions there and then. Many wondered why the national youth leader was called upon to perform his traditional and official role, while the national woman leader was deliberately prevented from doing us. There and then, some people tried to explain that unfortunate scenario in different colorations, while a lot of people found the occurrence very offensive. I smiled over the unfortunate incident in total sympathy with the perpetrators of such childish displays. It may interest you to know that the happening has gone viral to the disgust of many Nigerians. Specifically, the Kaduna occurrence has seriously painted our great party in a negative light. Very, very sad indeed. Well, on this note, it has become very obvious that there are some distracting elements within our great party who are determined to frustrate me in the performance of my statutory duties as the PDP National Women Leader. This is very unacceptable. I state clearly here that I cannot and will never succumb to any unnecessary attempt to frustrate me in the performance of my official duties. I will continue to perform my duties to the best of my ability and to the benefit of our esteemed party within the confines of my safety and the tolerance level around me. The purpose of this elaborate analysis is to bring the attention of the members of the PDP National Working Committee to these strange developments happening around my office and by extension my humble person, the memo read. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn on the notification bell. Thank you. Also speaking, an NWC member who refunded his share of the housing allowance said he and 5 others who rejected the money had been branded weakest people, adding that they have been dumped by the national chairman of the party. Confiding in the Punch, he said, "Those of us who refunded money has been totally sidelined. They called us weakest people and they don't want us to have anything to do with the campaigns. For now, the NWC is not functioning. The campaigns have taken over every other thing. The presidential candidate does not know what to do, but it appears he wants RU to remain. As a result, RU is ready to fight Wike to the finish." Look, a lot of things went wrong. In the 2019 Presidential Campaign Council, the Financial Secretary then, Abdullahi Maibasira, was the chairman of the Finance Committee. In the present PCC, the same Maibasira was named again as chairman of the Finance Committee, leaving out the current National Financial Secretary, Mr. Daniel Woyengi Kuro, who is from the South-South. What is going on? Following the Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike's rejection of the recommendation by the Board of Trustees panel that RU should quit after the elections, a member of NEC and Deputy National Youth Leader of the PDP, Timothy Osadolo, has advised the party to move on, saying the governor and his 4 other colleagues were not bigger than the party. This is against the backdrop of Wike's description of the BOT panel's recommendation as ridiculous. In an exclusive interview with our correspondent, Osadolo said Wike's rejection of the pleas by BOT members and eminent leaders of the party was unbecoming of a leader who sees himself as a party man. Almost a week after the submission of a report by the People's Democratic Party's Board of Trustees Ad Hoc Reconciliation Committee, the national chairman of the party has yet to call a meeting of the NEC to deliberate on the recommendations therein. That's the news, guys. Until next time, bye.